What's up guys, Dave again with another episode of El Jardín Perdido. Today we're going to check out JRN Nursery. It's Northwest Houston, really awesome place, crazy variety, and just tons of plants. Specifically, I'm going to check out their mangoes and avocados, but I'll take you along and show you what they've got. All right, first off, just the ambience of this place when you walk in. This is just like statues and pots and stuff, but you can really tell, I mean, there's just something about this place. I love it. So like I said, they have a wide variety, but mainly I'm gonna be in the tropical section. They have huge greenhouses where they keep everything. It's actually usually pretty muggy in there, but it's pretty awesome, the selection they have. All right, so just the start of getting into the location here. I'm surrounded by papaya behind me. We've got some mangoes. See, we have sour sop down here in this area with some citrus. Got some huge, it looks like 50-gallon containers of mangoes setting fruit here, which is pretty awesome. A couple more mangoes, tons of guava. And as we're making way, we have tons of bananas here. This is actually where I got my ice cream banana, or blue java. Very nice. Another one of my favorites here is the longan. 3 gallon for 37 bucks, not bad. They're pretty rare. I actually have some started from seed, which will probably take forever, but I'm gonna go with that for now. Now we're getting into the avocado section, and this Joey here is, if you can see, already setting fruit, which is pretty awesome. I just want a reasonably priced, pretty well established and healthy avocado. I haven't had the best luck with avocados at my new place. I've been building some microclimates, kind of preparing for a nice variety. I'm kind of leaning towards the Mexicola because they're vigorous growers. They're a little more sun tolerant, but they're also a little more frost tolerant. So I'll be looking around here for a second, see what I can find. Another pretty cool thing they have here is a lot of Tamron. This one is huge. I guess that would be $275 for that bad boy. But I also have these started from seed, so I'm gonna be patient on that. Looks like this one's actually going to flower, which is pretty cool. Okay, here we're in the smaller mango section, which is probably what I'll be looking at here. I know I had a coconut cream that didn't make it in my greenhouse, and everything else made it, even soursop seedlings. So I don't know if it was diseased or what, but that's a little crazy. I know the tips may have been touching the edge of the greenhouse and may have gotten a little, but it took it down to the rootstock. So I don't know. Right now, I'm just looking at the stalks and seeing how hardy and thick and vigorous they're growing. So that's what I'm kind of basing it on. All right, so I kind of put 3 to the side here. And I have a Glen mango, which is pretty common. And let me see. This is a diamond mango. Both of these, they're starting to get a little bark on the actual scion, not just the rootstock. They're pretty well established. I will say that the diamond looks like it's taken on a little bit, but one thing I'm noticing, they've been pruned and I don't see a lot of new growth. We have Buttercream here, which is in the same ballpark as far as the rootstock and the scion kind of getting matured here. One thing I will say about this, it's about this little less thick, but look at this growth. Look at this new growth. That's a really good sign. Healthy, doing well in this full sun here. So I'm gonna do a little research on the buttercream here, and I'm kind of leaning towards that. Okay, so I'm back with the avocados here, and I'm down to 2 contestants. I have the Mexicola Grande and the Mexicola. I'm assuming the Grande aspect is in reference to the fruit, not the tree. If it were the tree, you know, I was looking for Fuerte too, which is a really vigorous, fast-growing avocado tree that's semi-cold tolerant. They don't have that here, but I'm assuming with larger fruit, it's going to need a lot more energy. The tree needs to be a lot more mature. It's more likely to drop fruit once it even sets it. So I'm leaning more towards the standard Mexicola. Both of these have pretty nice trunks here. This one, the Mexicola, has a little more vigor, a little thicker, pushing a lot of new buds here, and it's in full sun. Yeah, it's in full sun, partially shaded by, it's not shade cloth, it's just the actual greenhouse cloth. So it's looking good. Another thing they say is if it smells like anise, sorry if I butchered that, it's cold tolerant. So it does. It has kind of a licorice smell to it, so that's a good indicator. And yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna go with the avocado. So I'm a little pressed for time, but I'm still looking around a little bit just to kind of show you guys what they have going on here. They have a ton of carambola or star fruit, lots of little moringa seedlings down here, which actually moringa does a lot better if you put it straight into the ground from seed, as it has a crazy taproot. So it'll be a little stunted when you transplant from a pot. We also have some nice Barbados cherries here, which I'm not sure if I purchased it here, but I also have one of those at home. It's still in the pot. I'm a little weird to put it in the ground, although I have an ornamental version that did fine even on a hard freeze, so we'll see about that in a future video. Other things I've seen here are dragon fruit, wax jambu. Got that sugar apple behind me, that's cool. Looks like some citronella down here growing. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, some lychees. I also have those going from seed. I'll patiently wait for those too. Here's the dragon fruit behind me. I also have that already. So I could definitely be here for hours on end, and there is still lots to show you guys as far as the deciduous trees. They have plenty of, let's see, apple, plum, peach, pear. I actually got my jujube over here too, lots of different varieties. So that may be another video because I'm a little pressed for time, and I had 1 or 2 objectives, being the avocado and the mango. So I'm gonna look around a little bit more, show you guys a few more things if we come across anything. But for the most part, I've met my objective for the day. All right guys, well I'm back inside, about to check out with my new treasures. That's pretty much it for me on this. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments down below. I highly recommend checking out this place, especially if you're into more exotic stuff, but also they have all the normal usual stuff too, which is pretty cool. I didn't get into all the ornamentals and stuff. First of all, I don't even know where to begin on that because that's not really my forte, but they have that too if you guys are interested. So it's JRN Nursery. This is actually the Breen Street location. They have 2 locations. And so this one's gonna be northwest Houston towards Tomball. It's really not that far from the inner city, so it's worth checking out. Anyway guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, as I will be doing more tours like this, and I also have some previous ones. All right guys, till next time, thanks again.